everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And getting to start here today, Colby Allard.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
There's a swing and a drive. Martinez going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Kwan settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And towing the slab, Clayton Kershaw.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one the other way. Betts whips it to first. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Now the number 2 hitter, Angel Martinez. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Man at first, one away. swats on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And now a man into scoring position.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Next offering is down low. And that's outside. Gabriel Arias next to bat for Cleveland. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second. 2 down. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Guardians lead 1. Scoreless after 1. Here in Cleveland, second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And a swing and a miss.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Outside low. Counts full, 3-2. And a pitch. Freeman will take his base. The batter now will be Will Smith. The 1-1.
No.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground. And it gets by him.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Two down.
Okay.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. That one down the line and foul ball. The Dodgers with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Swings through that.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
No score here in the second. Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, there's nowhere to put him, so I'm a little surprised we've seen all off-speed stuff so far. Gonna have to challenge him at some point in the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Quan heads after it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got it. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gabriel Arias. The other way. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, and let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Popped up first base side. Gets there. He's under it. Puts it away for the out.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
The 1-1. Step off, throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Kershaw fires. Here goes the runner. Throw, safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Here's the second baseman. The pitch. And another ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's outside. 3-1 now.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's in there at the knees.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Man at second. Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Guardians nothing.
I push until I bleed, and I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed.
On to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And now it's even up. To the right side. Takes it himself and one away in the top of the third.
The batter, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one lifted to left. Kwon settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Martinez on his way over. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland. And now Austin Hedges.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in the dirt. Kershaw deals. Back to the mound. And that one handled. He's in there.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwon. And he deals. And a count 1-2. And the pitch. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next to hit, Angel Martinez. Two on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. And downstairs. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Two now. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes to count. Struck him out looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Late on that fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hedges, the lead runner, out at second. Quan at first. 1 gone. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
The first base.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Kershaw, the 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
1 out, bases full. Next pitch is inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now 1 out to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Got him swinging.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andy Pajes now at the plate. The pitch. Just missed. And the pitch. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Around third. The relay. The tag, and he's in there.
The center fielder, Tommy Edman.
One down. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. Hedges too late.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now John Kenzie Noel. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And there's a ball. The wind of the pitch. That's down and in. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Will Wilson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one in the dirt.
2 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now it's the second baseman. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. kicks and fires. Action in the pen down there. Chris Stratton up and throwing. And a pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boo. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit? Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 91.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Junis also getting ready. And another ball.
2-2.
Rojas tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says James Kingsley. Back to work, 3-2 now. Goes down looking. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This to center field. Martinez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Mookie Betts. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Kwan makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Chris Stratton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And another ball. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. 1 out, bases empty.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
2 outs, bases empty. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And that's down and away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air on the infield. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they still lead this one 4-2. All set for the top of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. The wind and the pitch. Left field. Quan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Right-handed reliever. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And there's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2-2 now. Freeman hits it in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And a swing and a miss. That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes. And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him! Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. Guardians 4 and the Dodgers 2. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Garcia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trevino getting loose as well. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 7. Will.
So up next, Will Wilson. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Freeman settles under this one. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. That one is absolutely belted. Back gone. He hammers one out to right, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Austin Hedges now. 2 outs. Hammer, base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Kicks and deals. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Guardians tack on another with this home run. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Oh, Brooke, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the top of the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. Up and in, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The Guardians leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his...
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, number 36. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 2 outs and 1 at scoring position. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Two outs, nobody on. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Angel Martinez.
The center fielder, Angel Martinez.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Pajas raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into score.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Luis Garcia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And here is Jose Ramirez.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ripped on a line. And Ramirez is set down. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana will hit next.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Gets a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Right-hander kicks, deals, and 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Slade Ciccone.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball to strike. That's hard hit on the line. Quan puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Will Smith. Arias. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out on Smith. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 6-4. Back now at Progressive Field. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Will Wilson.
Wilson.
And that's downstairs and outside. Righty delivers. On the ground to the left. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And here is number 10. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-2. Wilson aboard here at first with nobody out. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Austin Hedges stands in.
The catcher, Austin Hedges.
And it is 2-1. That's a little bit low.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Down the line, and it's foul. All loaded up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball to first, could be 2. He fires home for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
The center fielder, number 1.
And the batter now, Angel Martinez. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. High fly ball out into left center field. Pajes under it. And that is that. Guardians strand a couple. They're up 6-4. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 6-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And a pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. And here it comes. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up, and that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus and pushed through to the finish line.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.